Parliament rocked by accusations of secret immigration agenda. Today's parliamentary session turned into political theatre of the highest order. What began as a routine debate erupted into a full-blown scandal when a Conservative MP launched a fierce attack on Labour, accusing the party of hiding a radical immigration strategy from the public. The MP alleged that under Keir Starmer's leadership, Labour had deliberately concealed sweeping changes to immigration policy, moves that would reshape the nation's demographics without public consultation or parliamentary transparency. He claimed this wasn't bureaucratic failure, but a planned ideological agenda masked behind vague, feel-good language. The Commons chamber fell silent as he laid out the accusation. Labour, he said, had been publicly promising controlled immigration while privately dismantling restrictions. Deportations were being delayed even after court approval, more hotels were being converted into asylum housing, and immigration numbers were climbing rapidly. All, he said, part of a hidden framework. Referencing internal memos and confidential communications, the MP painted a picture of Labour pushing a behind-the-scenes agenda, expanding humanitarian intakes, weakening enforcement, and shifting responsibilities to local councils without public input. He pointed to vague ministerial statements, quiet policy changes, and undisclosed international arrangements as evidence. Labour's front bench reacted with visible discomfort. One minister tried to interject, calling the language inflammatory, but the Speaker allowed the speech to continue. The MP concluded with a warning. This was not just political misjudgment, but a betrayal of public trust. Outside Westminster, reaction was immediate. Social media lit up with clips from the speech. Hashtags like #border betrayal and #Labour lied trended. Many who had long questioned Labour's immigration stance felt vindicated. The MP's words gave voice to growing concerns across the country. For months, residents had noticed the quiet rise in asylum accommodations in their towns. Labour's promises to reduce hotel usage and fix backlogs seemed hollow. In his most explosive claim, the MP said he had proof of Labour working with pro-migration NGOs, some allegedly funded by international donors, to prepare the public for long-term demographic change. He cited emails describing strategies to subtly normalise the shift through community programmes and cultural messaging. He also revealed what he claimed were hidden financial reallocations in government documents, millions diverted to support migrant transition services, integration schemes, and hotel conversions, all without parliamentary debate. This, he argued, was not just policy. It was a stealth attempt to change the fabric of British society, bypassing democratic checks and public consent. The emotional tone of his delivery left a lasting mark, both in the chamber and beyond. Starmer's office quickly issued a brief statement denying the claims and accusing the MP of misrepresentation, but provided little detail. The lack of a strong rebuttal only deepened public suspicion. Across Britain, frustration boiled over. In London, protests formed outside Parliament. In Birmingham, residents confronted councillors over hotel conversions. In Liverpool, a banner reading, "Starmer sold us out," appeared on a motorway bridge. These were not party-led protests, but ordinary citizens demanding answers. The issue had moved beyond immigration. It became a matter of trust in institutions, in leadership, in promises made. Starmer, once seen as a stable, cautious leader, now stood accused of orchestrating a quiet revolution in national policy behind closed doors. The consequences may be far-reaching. With elections on the horizon, Labour now faces a serious credibility crisis. The party's core voters, especially in working-class areas, feel blindsided, ignored, and excluded from decisions that affect their communities. For many, this isn't about race or ideology, it's about transparency and control. Strained public services, overcrowded schools, and changing neighbourhoods have left people anxious. And now they believe the cause was hidden in plain sight. The political storm is just beginning. Starmer must now confront a growing demand for answers, accountability, and a clear explanation of where his party really stands, and who it truly represents.